April 21st was the first time the world marked International Day of Women in Industry. In Yerevan, the United Nations Industrial Development Organization hosted a discussion with government representatives, civil society, as well as international and national partners. Under the theme Accelerating Gender-Responsive and Youth-Inclusive Industrial Development in Armenia, participants discussed not only achievements but also the barriers limiting the full realization of women's economic potential.
This milestone reflects a growing recognition for the critical role of women in shaping inclusive and sustainable industrial development.
One of our current priorities is to establish policies that create zero obstacles for women to discover their potential in any sector of the economy.
In Yerevan, women's involvement in STEM fields exceeds international averages, standing at over 50%. However, their representation in leadership positions within scientific organizations remains low, at approximately 30%.
Women show quite high indicators in science at all levels, but when it comes to the management sector, for some reason their involvement is significantly lower.
Deputy Minister of Education, Science, Culture and Sports Araxia Savajan notes that educational reforms are aimed at eliminating gender stereotypes that take root as early as preschool, when professions are classified by gender. While seeing a woman on a construction site is still unusual for many, Anahit Hambartsumyan is breaking the stereotype through her own example. She insists the widespread view that women have no place in the construction sector is a myth.
Construction is the most beautiful and interesting field. No one is restricting a woman's right to be a builder.
Psychological barriers and the lack of self-confidence often prevent women from applying for high responsibility roles, even when they possess the necessary knowledge and training. According to Janna Harutyunyan, UNDP Gender Equality Portfolio Manager, this is the most evident in the energy and IT sectors.
Our work in the energy sector over the past 2 years of pilot testing shows that about 33% of the women who had the opportunity to retrain through our programs have found employment in that field.
Lucine Sarkisyan, head of the United Nations Population Fund office in Armenia, draws attention to the issue of unpaid labor.
Globally, women perform 16 billion hours of unpaid work. This means we're essentially working nearly 2 full-time shifts every single day. There are also significant issues regarding the wage gap. Regarding all the changes we're discussing, it is also crucial that this transition back to business happens with less stress and that there is support for businesses on how to implement these changes.
All analyses show that sustainable and balanced economic growth is impossible without addressing these issues.
The participants were unanimous. Women's economic involvement is not a choice but a necessity that requires the collaboration of the state, employers and society.